雷鳴と共に散れ。
Hey everybody, welcome back. Markus Graves back again with another reaction to Naruto Shippuden. If you enjoyed the upcoming video, please like, comment, share, subscribe if you're so inclined. Check out my channel for all my other content that I have on there. Head on over to my Patreon page. The link is down below in the pinned comment. Also down in the pinned comment is the link to my Discord. All types of good fun and discussions being had over there. Head on over, become a patron, join the Discord, and with that, let's get on into it.
兄弟で僕を仲間外れですか。それがスサノオだ。これはホウズキ一族の肉体変化能力を調べ応用し生まれた技術だ。そしてかねてより僕が持っている圧倒的回復力といっても、これはもともと渦巻き一族の女の体を調べて得た回復技術。君のよく知るカリンだよ。カリンが渦巻き一族だと。渦巻き一族
I'm about to say with the red hair.
赤いのが特徴でね。生命力はゴキブリ並みだよ。
Nagato.
この忍び世界で才能のない者は存在すら否定されるけど、才能がないならないであるところから奪い己に付け足していけばいい。その形見は己から体に収めた留置堂でね。妙木山漆骨林と並び伝えられる伝承のその場所を。オロチマル様だけじゃない、この僕も行き着き悪者仙人のもとで修行し身につけた。ついにオロチマル様を超えたんだよ、この僕が。
I was shaking my head earlier because as much as I hate this bitch, you have to admit he's become formidable.
Sasuke, 焦るな。自然エネルギーが僕の味方をしてるのさ。自然エネルギー。
Is he utilizing similar to like the frog?
この僕のように完璧な仙人仕様にはまだ慣れなかったんだよ。そうか、やはり仙人モードの力を。
Yep.
竜へと昇華したんだよ。
I hate that I'm impressed. I hate that I'm impressed by what he's been able to accumulate.
そいつらがサノオを使う、使わない、どちら？
He's able to utilize Susanoo in all of the clones. Now, you would imagine that it has to be Fighters 1. Yep. Now you would imagine that splitting himself up like that would also split the power of the Susanoo as well, but with Madara Wado I get the feeling that that's not the case.
5影様たちがマダラに苦戦している。の忍びの上に江戸転生体だからな。し、チャクラも無限と来ている。
He has infinite chakra. So is it because of the reanimation or because Madara himself has this type of well? That's interesting.
Kabutoにこれほどしてやられようとはな。
Right? For real. What in the world is this?
耳が光と音で視覚と聴覚を感覚を麻痺させ動きを止める術。
A perfect counter to a visual jutsu. Let's go, Itachi. I'm kind of pissed at myself because, like I said, I'm kind of very impressed with what Kabuto is showing right now.
なら今は僕のチャクラは感じ取れていないってことだよね。
俺にそんな力はない。なら先にそこを守ればいい。先にサスケを捕らえる。
君が内派一族の中で他と違うのは本当の意味での動力だ。人の心を見透かし心を読む。
I was thinking that it's not just the actual eyes, it's his perception.
行くぞ。
ああ。
Got it this time, though. Got in close.
イタチの生き様は僕もよく理解できる。僕もイタチと同じさ。スパイとして育てられ、偽りの自分を演じ、ずっと嘘を突き通し、イタチも僕も木の葉の里のために働いたのに、見返りはただの汚名と不名誉だ。
里がどんなに闇や矛盾を抱えていようと、俺は木の葉の内派イタチだ。サスケ、だがこうなってしまった以上、一言だけちゃんと言っておきたい言葉がある。ちゃんと場を整えてからな。だからまずは奴を止めるぞ。
Of course, which means he may never get to say it. And he probably will, even if it's his dying breath. Dying breath. Unreanimated breath.
奴は内派の本当の力を知らない。内派には相手の視覚に訴えることなくはめる道術がある。光を失うことと引き換えにな。
Oh yes, Thumbzo used it. But he just got your eyes to replenish that light.
イザナギではない。それと対になるもう一つの禁術。
Okay.
イザナミだ。
イザナミ。
イザナギが運命を変える術なら、イザナミは運命を決める術。
Okay.
そしてこの世で一番陸道仙人に近しいのはこの僕。
Is that so?
カブト、お前を見ているとまるでかつての俺を見ているようだ。だからこそお前は負ける。己ができないことを許すことができるようになることだ。全てができないからこそ、それを補ってくれる仲間がいる。
ほら何時だい？ちゃんと自分で覚えるんだよ。
あ、もう
9時。正解です。
I was wondering if it was her glasses. Because obviously it looks the same, but he could have just gotten ones that were modeled after her.
僕には何もない。
Yeah, he started from the ground up. And you turned into a bitch. Okay.
忍びでもないのにいい腕ね。
I know this voice.
君忍びになれば？
僕はそんなつもりないです。
Right now, between him and Itachi, seems like they're going the thing where they were struggling with identity, being in service to Danzo, being in service to a village or a person, losing themselves because of it, possibly, or maybe in Kabuto's case, finding himself because of it.
この長期任務を任せられるのは歩きの巫女を置いて他にない。今の根にこやつ以上の諜報活動ができる者は。
The wandering nun had her hidden skills as well. Hidden life.
ついでに 子供たちまで盗まれぬよう用心することね。身元のわからぬ子供は何かと利用価値があるから。
I bet you know, don't you, bitch?
ムケムケと。
それと今回の情報を
Kabuto, who's listening right now.
尋ねてみるといい。一人
カブト、どうして？
俺らとの3年間を知ってんのか？
みんなインデのルールを忘れたのか？もうとっくに寝る時間だよ。
Of course, the ninja plates are changing, infiltrating, becoming a spy, different identities, losing himself, or at least not knowing his true self.
ヘマをしなければもうとっくに寝てる時間だったのに。
この長期任務を任せられるのは歩きの巫女を置いて他に。
あなたは一体
カブトだよ。
誰なの
？Feels like she doesn't remember, which he felt a lot of affection for her, probably made him feel worthless. Or is it more symbolic on her part that she's saying, "Who are you?" Like she remembers him, but she doesn't recognize who he has become.
マザーは僕のことをなぜ？
And of course, as he looked at the time and remembered them, he's obviously kept them close to his heart.
自分がはっきり見えていないよ。
Creepy ass bitch.
私は覚えてるわよ。カブト。君のことをずっと監視させてもらってた。
So he hasn't been like kind of under his wing this whole time. He has been, and obviously he's been infiltrating, but I thought that he was still doing so under kind of like as a subordinate to Orochimaru.
なぜわざわざこんなところへ？
あなたたちはスパイとして優秀すぎた。君たちがいずれこうなることは初めから決められていたんだけど、マザは君を根から解放することを願った。マザには君の安否を君の成長過程の写真で知らせていた。その写真が途中からうまく別人とすげ替えられてるとも知らず、長い時間をかけて他人を君だと刷り込まされ、里にあだなす裏切り者の二重スパイとしてね。
Foundation was playing a long con.
何があっても僕の姿を忘れない親がマザーのはずだったのに、なら僕は一体なんだ。
私が君の上司となり、兄弟となり、親となる。あなたの新しい経歴はこう。君は幼少の頃、桔梗峠の戦いにおいて医療部隊長に拾われて育てられる。表の顔として医療部隊長となった薬師ノノの子としてね。君は今日より新たに薬師兜として生まれ変わるのよ。自分が何者か知りたいのなら、さあ私の傍らへ。
This is a nice transition. And of course, the rest is history from here. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, because I wasn't sure if I wasn't sure if I understood correctly when he said your new personal history would be the wandering nun. She kept her cover, and as of today, you are her son, Kabuto. Yakushi. Was he passing himself off as what Danzo and them had created, like just this random person that they had been showing her to make her think he was Kabuto.
ものを見つけて次々に足していけばいいだけのこと。
And if that was the case, that must mean that the Foundation was not monitoring him. Monitoring him enough to know what he looks like so that he can still, so that they can still create tiny little different facial differences so that eventually she would think somebody else completely was Kabuto. Because I was thinking like, well, if you represent yourself to the Hidden Leaf as Kabuto Yakushi, they know what you look like. They know who you are. But apparently they must have not been keeping strong tabs on him, just enough to get a visual and gradual brainwashing and everything like that. And maybe even they themselves just kind of like, what the fuck ever, you know. I'm assuming, if I understood that correctly. And with each drop of blood creates an amalgamation.
まだ足りない。これはまだ僕じゃない。
Hey everybody, if you're enjoying the content, please consider heading on over to my Patreon page and becoming a patron. Not only will you be helping to support the channel, you'll also gain access to exclusive content and benefits such as early access to my videos, full reactions, among many other things. So, if you're so inclined, head on over to my Patreon page, the link is down below in the pinned comment, and become a patron. So we see that Kabuto has upgraded himself immensely, and as I said, it kind of pains me to have to recognize that what he's doing is pretty damn dope. The way he's able to utilize what he's been able to acquire is pretty dope, and it sucks because I hate this bitch so much. But he's, you know, it's pretty cool seeing the skills that he is being able to utilize. Even going so far as being able to utilize the Sage mode, or at least an aspect of it, or a form of it. You know, these past few episodes have kind of been about identity, trying to find who you are, what you are, and we're still on that journey, because even at the end of this episode for this video, he says, you know, keep adding things one by one, and we saw Karin, we saw Suigetsu, Jugo, Kimemaru, you know, the other sound ninja and everything like that, and he's been, all of them, Sasuke, he's been gathering all of them to infuse within himself, and he says, this is still not me. So it's still the journey on what did he find that he finally was able to grab a hold of and say, this is Yakushi Kabuto. Then you also have to wonder what Orochimaru's endgame was for this. Taking him in instead of killing him as he was probably supposed to. I mean, he was going to go against the Foundation and he wanted to infiltrate the Akatsuki as well. But the reasoning of him not being able to do it on his own, not that that was ever said here, I'm just trying to think of reasons why he would take Kabuto under his wing. It can't be for a reason of like, oh, I can't do this on my own. Orochimaru does not seem like the character that doesn't think he can't do anything on his own. Why take this boy in? Why try to help him find himself? But then again, maybe that's also the point. Kabuto didn't really start this journey to finding himself until he was on his own. What we've seen is he was on his own. He finds Maza and Mother, of course, I know. Maza. He finds Maza, and he finds the Foundation, then he finds these nations that he infiltrates, and then he finds Orochimaru, and every single thing, every single time, every single place that he's been in his life, he has always been under someone. When Orochimaru was finally gone, this is the first time the Akatsuki is damn near gone at this point. Danzo is about to die. All of this stuff is happening in and around about the same time. He has no structure above him but his own. So now he can truly go on the journey of finding himself. Now, bringing that back to what Orochimaru's plan was, it's like he was giving him these things keep adding these things one to another, and then you'll find who you really are and everything. Maybe to as ways to still manipulate. Basically, what I'm getting to is, and I'm not sure how to articulate this in the way that I really would like to, but hopefully it's still, hopefully I'm still articulating it correctly. Basically, that Orochimaru was still manipulating him. He still wanted a subordinate beneath him to delegate to. The same way Danzo did, the same way the Foundation did, the same way Maza... I mean, maybe not... Maybe... I don't think it was malicious with what she was doing. But taking this boy under your wing, teaching him what you know, teaching him how to do the things that you do, to walk in a certain path, that every single step that Kabuto has found himself in, for malicious intent or not, has been molding in the image of what I'm going to teach this boy. Now there is nothing above Kabuto to mold him except how he molds himself. So, in this fight between Sasuke and Itachi, he is claimed to have found or discovered who he really is. What was the turning point? What was the defining feature? What was the defining aspect that he was able to glom onto? Perhaps it is the fact that he can do his own thing, that what he wants, what he desires, what he's looking to do. Maybe perhaps the very fact of the freedom that he now enjoys. I don't have to find who I am and what I want to be, because I can be whoever I want to be and do whatever I want to do. Possibly. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe if you're so inclined. Check out my channel for all my other content that I have on there. My short films, reactions, reviews, my video essays, my Graves plays, all that good stuff that's on there, and much, much more to come. And I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.